sure you've got your blankets, 2 blocks and a bolster. And if you don't have a bolster, a couple of bed pillows will do quite nicely. And we're going to begin just lying on our backs. You might put a blanket down if you want to make yourself even cozier than normal. Have your knees bent, feet flat on the ground, and just rest your hands on your body wherever feels comfortable. Begin to feel your body soften and heavy down into the earth. And notice any tension that you might be carrying physically from your day. Take a long and restorative breath in, whatever way gives you a sense of relief. And a big, long sigh out. Feeling your body soften even more fully into the floor. Deep breath in. And a really long sigh out. Let's start with our first pose, which is banana asana, which looks how it sounds. You're going to stretch your legs out and stretch your arms overhead. Either you can take hold of your elbows, which is quite nice, or you can have your arms out long, but just try taking your elbows, resting your arms on the ground. You're going to move your left elbow over to the side, so you're bananaing over to the left. And move your left foot off to the side and cross your right ankle over your left foot. So your left side's like curling in like a banana and the right side's getting a bit of a stretch. And take your time to feel your way into the pose. And just know that for some people, the cross of the right leg over the left feels good. But for other people, crossing the left leg over the right feels a bit more locked in and easier to hold. So just work out what feels best for you. And then we'll begin to release into the pose. Take a nice long breath in. And as you exhale, feel all of your bones heavy into the floor. And just see where muscles are working. And begin to let muscles relax and soften. As you transition from a day where no doubt you've been busy doing, now here we're releasing that sense of busyness, the adrenaline of a day, allowing our nervous system to settle down and surrender into nothingness, into relaxation. So just notice if you are squeezing your foot in any way, your ankles in any way. Let everything relax. If there's any more softening you can do in your facial muscles, let your forehead soften, eyes and your jaw soften. As you get still and quiet, if anything bubbles up for you, physically or emotionally? Can you be the observer? And just allow it to be without getting attached or fixated. Just see it and shine your loving awareness. And let go. Take a deeper breath, closing high, and a longer breath out. And then work your way back to center with the arms still crossed overhead, but the legs just normal now. Cross the other arm on top. Move your arms off towards the right. Really banana yourself off towards the right. Pull your right ankle and foot off the mat towards the right. And either cross your left foot over the top of the right ankle or cross the right ankle over the top of the left foot. So we're all different. You might just try both ways and see which way feels like, oh yeah, that's the ticket. And then begin to settle into banana asana on this side. Taking a deeper breath in. And a long restorative breath out. Beginning to give yourself a bit of a break from your norm. A bit of a rest and reset. Any sensation feels strong and bright in the body, as long as it's not pain. Just see if you can stay with it, just watching it almost like from a healthy distance, as loving awareness. Notice how sensation changes. And then notice where in your body you are working hard and see if you can release that hard work by softening, relaxing your muscles, relaxing your bones, your ligaments. Take a deeper breath in, longer breath out. Very slowly, bring yourself back to center. Put your feet on the ground, let your knees knock together. Let you rest your hands on your belly. And if it feels good, you can draw your knees in towards your chest. And take whatever movement feels nice after that pose. So it might be a little gentle rock from side to side. Just feel it out. You can take your feet up towards the ceiling and just circle your ankles and your hands in any direction. And then circle the other way. Circle your feet, circle your hands, oiling up your ankles. Really good. Very slowly roll over into fetal position and gently press yourself up. Take your time, moving nice and slowly. And you're going to get your friend, your bolster. Place it so it's going to go underneath your heart and have one block that's going to rest for your head. Bring your bottom close-ish to the bolster, but your arms are going to go over either side. So the bolster's really underneath your heart. And the block, it might start on the highest setting. You're tucking your chin slightly, that's the pillow. And your legs can be either out long, they can be feet flat, or if you prefer a little bit of not only a heart opening but a hip opening, the soles of the feet can be together and the knees can be open in butterfly pose. So take your time to fiddle around, fandangle a bit, enjoy the process of finding the sweet spot, just right, where you can allow yourself to be stretched. You're welcoming a little bit of the challenge of the pose where it just feels mildly uncomfortable because you're being stretched open by letting go into the bolster, releasing into gravity. Observing if there's any bracing of the body that could do with your awareness. Allow for that resistance. And just by observing the resistance, sometimes the resistance knows that it's okay to release a bit more. As you hold these poses and get quiet in them, the mind will occasionally wander off into thought, daydreaming, planning, or analysis. Just notice when that happens, it's normal, it's good. But see if you notice when that's gone wandering and bring it back to feeling. Scanning your body for where you can let go of some more tension. You can stay exactly as you are if you feel great there, or if you'd like to, you can flip your block over one more time. So it's on the medium setting. Have a slight tuck of your chin still, and it'll feel a lot deeper with the block on another setting. You can also get rid of the block completely if you want to and just let your head dangle. So just feel it out. Feel what feels good for your body tonight. Let your nervous system adjust to this next new normal. Allow yourself to be fully opened up in the heart space by letting yourself drip and drape over your bolster. So in no way are you holding yourself up or your head up. You're literally kind of surrendering over the bolster. So imagine that you're surrendering, letting go. Like you're turning everything off. All of the muscles are turning off. The mind is having a break from analysing and just noticing physical sensation. If you were to get completely floppy into the support of the bolster, completely surrender, how could you surrender some more? Stay with it. Take a deeper breath in. And notice as you exhale, your body release a bit more. Pouring yourself over the bolster. Deep breath in. And a very slow exhale out. All the way to empty. Begin to very slowly pull your chin in. Do not yank yourself up. Bring yourself up slowly. Bring your knees together if they're in sutra. And just roll to the side so that the bolster is now underneath your ribs. For banana asana, but with the support of the bolster. So just like we did earlier, the bolster is underneath your rib cage. I'm getting a nice side stretch. So your bottom hand is holding your wrist. You might interlace the hands. Your legs are stacked on top of each other. And you're just letting everything relax into the support of the bolster, relaxing your head down, your hips, and your heels. And just anchoring your awareness very lightly on the really soft rise and fall of your breath. You know, when you watch a baby sleeping and you just notice the gentle sound and the gentle lift and fall. Notice that of yourself. Carefully going to bring your top hand to the bolster. Use your elbows to gently push yourself up a little onto your bottom. Just take a moment to sit up and just feel the difference on the side that you've just stretched and the side that you're about to stretch. You can take any movement that feels nice here. You can rub your body in any way so that your body knows that you are caring for this wonderful vessel. It's the only thing that you have a 24/7 relationship with. So it's really nice to, at any point in your life, start creating a lovely relationship with your body, even if the body causes you grief sometimes. Often our body is trying to tell us that something needs adjusting. So it's actually its way of communicating. So you're going to roll to the other side, the banana asana on the other side, so having the bolster underneath your upper ribs. Your hands lie on the floor, and either you can interlace the fingers or your hands can hold in whatever way feels good. Your knees slightly bent, stacked on top of each other. Relaxing on this side now. Dropping straight into stillness and silence. And a sense of surrendering, softening and settling down. Again, if your mind is wandering, just bring it back to rescanning your body. Let your body get heavier. Just gently resting your awareness on the rise and fall of your breath. Can your face soften at all? And can your hands and wrists soften a bit more? Slowly using your top hand to push yourself up. Gently, slowly push yourself up to sitting. You're going to make Supta Baddha Konasana legs, so soles of the feet together. Move the flesh of the bottom out to the side. All you're going to do is hang forward. Now, if you want the support of your bolster to hang forward, you can, it's quite funny, just make it like this and rest your head on your bolster. So you can just literally collapse in. Now, for some of you that might be, you don't need that, you can put the bolster and just hold the bolster and fold in like this, or put your elbows on your bolster. You can be no bolster at all and just hang forward. So just see what feels nice. Whatever you've decided, be with that now. And fold. Allowing yourself to drop away from the outside world. Curling inward. Patient with your body, little by little, your body drifting further forward without you really trying, just letting gravity work its magic. Take a deeper breath and notice the result of the exhale. See if you can let your head drop completely. Very good. With no sense of rush, gently push yourself up to sitting. You can place your hands behind you. You can stretch your legs out, whatever feels good to you. There's no right or wrong. Just feel out what feels nice. Maybe a stretch, whatever feels good. Before we come to our final resting pose, Shavasana. So if you've only got the one blanket, you might want that on top. Or if you're liking the comfort of it underneath you, maybe it stays. Bolster underneath the knees. Taking your time to get really nicely set up. Feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. Your time to come on down, chin slightly tucked. You might want something under your head, a little something underneath over your eyes. You can get even 5% more comfortable. Make any adjustments to your body, your clothes, your jewelry, your props. And then take a nice 2 sharp sips of air. Part the lips and let the air fall out of you. 2 sharp sips of air. Part the lips and let the air release. And you let the back of your head more fully release down heavier into the earth. Feeling the whole width of your back melting into the earth. Belly softening down. Hips heavy. Legs fully supported by the bolster. Heels heavy. The whole of your face and the front of your body softening down into the earth. The whole of your body and being resting. Maybe with the tiniest of Buddha smiles on your face as you enjoy slipping away from the outside world, coming to rest in your spirit. Take a deeper breath in and a big sigh out. Just carry on enjoying resting. Well, I talk to you about the month of March. March is an interesting month. It is the bridge month between winter and spring. And with that comes a feeling of change in the air and probably even in yourself. We are so connected with nature. But it is also a time when we're not quite there yet and we're also peeling away from winter. So it can feel unsettling. But this transition and this unsettling feeling is just all a normal part of the cycle of the seasons, the cycle of life. And without them, we couldn't transition into the things that we are moving towards. So during this month of transition, can you allow yourself to occasionally feel off with the change? And let that off feeling be a wonderful opportunity to tune in and listen to what your body, your mind, and your heart need you to hear. So let the off feeling be a fantastically helpful warning system that you need to tune in, to listen, to take care of your body, your mind, and your heart, and move forward from your loving spirit. I'd like you to imagine yourself lying on the floor Giving thanks for your body, the shell that we've been gifted. Giving thanks for your mind and its ability to lead you forward and also look after you and also dream of new chapters, new beginnings, new months. And your heart, your big, beautiful, loving heart, and all that you do for others as well as yourself. Take a lovely big inhale in gratitude, whatever that means to you. And give yourself a nice stretch. Very slowly roll into fetal position on the side and give yourself a moment here. Pressing yourself gently up to sitting. You might sit on your bolster or just on the floor. Take your time. Come to sit with a nice tall back. And just take a properly loving moment, appreciating your whole being, your body, your mind, your heart, and your spirit. The one that can observe how your head is, what your heart's holding, and how your body feels. As we inhale, let's reach up in absolute gratitude for the life that's in our body. Hands touch, and as you exhale, thanking your head. And as you bring your hands to your heart, thanking your big, beautiful heart, and bowing within. Let's close and seal the practice with a lovely big Om. Feel the vibrations and let the vibrations heal whatever needs to be healed. And send that love to yourself, to others, and each other and beyond. Big inhale. Deep breath in and a long sigh out. Just take a moment to notice how you feel from your practice and to feel pleased of your commitment. Thank you so much. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. And I'm sure, although that was a short class, hopefully it made a positive shift, even if it was a small shift. I hope it was a shift in the right direction. So well done, thank you. I wish you all a really good evening. Thank you, Sally. Thanks, Julie. Have a good one. 99.